This podcast is sponsored by sciencebased.learning.com. Discover a passion-driven language learning system that combines ebooks, audiobooks, and videos with the science of spaced repetition. Maximize your learning and retention today at sciencebased.learning.com.
Understanding Gustar and similar Spanish verbs. Learn how to use Gustar and similar verbs in Spanish with indirect object pronouns. Discover examples and exceptions in this detailed lesson. Learning Spanish involves understanding unique grammatical structures that may not have direct equivalents in English. One such structure involves the verb gustar and its counterparts, which require the use of indirect object pronouns. This lesson will guide you through the intricacies of these verbs, provide examples, and highlight some exceptions to the rule. Understanding gustar and its structure. In English, we express liking something directly, as in, I like the book. However, in Spanish, the construction is quite different. The verb gustar translates more closely to be pleasing, so the equivalent sentence would be, the book is pleasing to me. This shift in perspective requires a change in grammatical structure. The structure for using gustar is indirect object pronoun plus gustar plus subject. Here is how the sentence, I like the book, translates into Spanish. Me gusta el libro. In this sentence, me is the indirect object pronoun indicating to me. Gusta is the third-person singular form of gustar, and el libro is the subject. Indirect object pronouns. Here is a list of indirect object pronouns in Spanish. Me, to me. Te, to you. Informal. Le, to him, her, you, formal. Nos, to us. Os, to you all, informal, used in Spain. Les, to them, you all, formal. Each of these pronouns is used to indicate to whom something is pleasing, and they precede the verb gustar. Examples with gustar. Here are some more examples using the verb gustar. ¿Te gusta la música? You like the music? Nos gustan los perros. We like dogs. Les gusta viajar. They like to travel. Note that the form of gustar, either gusta or gustan, agrees with the subject, which is what is pleasing to the indirect object. For singular objects or actions, use gusta. For plural objects, use gustan. Verbs similar to gustar. Several other verbs function similarly to gustar, including encantar, to love something. Interesar, to interest. Importar, to matter. Fascinar, to fascinate. These verbs also require indirect object pronouns and follow the same grammatical structure. For example, me encanta el chocolate. I love chocolate. Le interesa la historia. History interests him, her. Nos importa el medio ambiente. The environment matters to us. Exceptions and special cases. While the structure is generally consistent, native speakers often use emphasis or clarify ambiguity with additional phrases. For example, to specify who likes something, you might hear, a Juan le gusta el fútbol. Juan likes soccer. A mí me gustan las películas. I like movies. In these cases, the phrase beginning with a clarifies who the subject is, especially in contexts where multiple people might be involved. Understanding the use of gustar and similar verbs in Spanish involves more than just translating words. It requires a shift in perspective about how feelings and preferences are expressed. Mastery of these verbs will enhance your fluency and make your Spanish sound more natural. For further exploration of Spanish grammar, visit sciencebased.learning.com for comprehensive resources and expert guidance. Get your copy of our detailed grammar guide and enhance your language learning journey today.